Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3, back with another kicking, you guessed it, graphic novel review. Today's review is over Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool. I feel like the ending is, not ending, I'm dumb. The title is supposed to be kind of indicative of the Deadpool versus Carnage book, which we have reviewed. I'll give you a quick read up at the back of this tie-in. What's red and black with dead all over? Carnage takes on Deadpool once again in the mother of all sequels. At last, Wade Wilson is ready to get his head on straight, so the Mark with a Mouth checks himself into the prestigious Ravencroft Institute. Unfortunately, the facility has another new arrival, the psychopathic symbiote called Carnage, and he isn't there for a therapy session. In their last battle, Deadpool ended up hosting 5 separate symbiotes, and now that's made him a prime target for Codex hunters. The deadly Dark Carnage has put a target on Wade's back. In the Marvel Universe, his most dangerous forces are on his trail. Deadpool's only way out will give new meaning to Absolute Carnage. Madness and mayhem abound in this can't-miss showdown of the year. Plus, Carol Danvers must condemn with the Carnageized Chewie. This one has parental advisory. They're usually T for teen. I wouldn't say that about this one. Parental advisory for sure. Just assume it's rated R. You know, for Marvel Comics, collecting Absolute Carnage vs. Deadpool 1 through 3 and Absolute Carnage Captain Marvel by Frank Terry, Emily Lanier, Marcelo Ferreira, Andrew Bucceretto, Roberto Poggi, Andrew Owens, Jack Jadson, and Rochelle Rosenberg. Sorry for butchering all your names. I know I'm a bad person. Okay. Let's get it started. You know, usually I don't like Deadpool. I think he's fun in team-ups. I like the Deadpool Spider-Man book. Spider-Man Deadpool, actually. Which I need to review more of. I think I only reviewed the first... Did I only review the first volume? Crap. I read more than that. I need to reread and do some reviewing. But yeah, Deadpool kind of throws a birthday party for Spider-Man, and since he doesn't know his secret identity, invited his villains. It was actually kind of funny. It was pretty funny. But yeah, Spider-Man kind of swears off Deadpool, tells him they can't be friends anymore until he gets help. Goes to Ravencroft where Carnage is holed up. And there's kind of this real bad, like, unicorn joke that they keep repeating. I don't like it. We get to see some interesting villains like Will-O-the-Wisp, Conundrum, and Freak, which were really cool. And I was like, what? Why haven't I seen any of these before? I've heard of Will-O-Wisp, but these are all really cool. They had really cool powers, and then Carnage gave them symbiote powers and enhanced them as well. It was really cool. Really cool, actually. Deadpool set some cool traps for him. The pansexuality really comes through in this book, I feel like. A lot of people might not agree, but Deadpool's pretty flirty in this one. And as a pansexual man myself, you know, real recognizes real. Deadpool also seems to be very masochistic. I've always had trouble pronouncing this. Masochistic. Like, enjoying the pain and stuff. So, like, whenever they hurt him, he starts getting flirty. But, he does defeat them all in some neat, clever, fun ways. Sometimes it's clever, sometimes it's not as clever. Lots of fun fighting. He fights the Norman Osborn Carnage, as well. Spider-Man shows up to give him a helping hand. The Norman Osborn Carnage isn't drawn here like he is everywhere else, and neither is Norman. But that's kind of what happens when you have an event with a bunch of spin-offs and stuff. The art isn't always super consistent. Deadpool has a terrible plan that works, and Spider-Man ends up having to nurse him back to health post-Absolute Carnage. And then we kind of just get the Absolute Carnage Captain Marvel one-shot, where her cat, Chewie, becomes one of Carnage's drones. She has to fight it and, like, go inside it. I haven't been keeping up with Captain Marvel. How many Captain Marvel trades do I have? I have 4 Carol Danvers Captain Marvel trades. I have not been keeping up with her. They're all years old. Maybe I should, because I didn't super understand some of the context of this. But the Captain Marvel Venom was... Or more of a binary Miss Marvel Venom, I guess, when she wore it during the Matt Gargan's time as Venom was really cool. I don't remember that happening, even though I feel like I've read the book, but I don't need to double recheck that out. But yeah, you know, it's a fun comic for, I guess, cat lovers and Miss Marvel lovers. It's not bad, but, you know, I just haven't been keeping up with Miss Marvel, so I wasn't super invested. Not gonna lie. Though I do think she's a really cool character. But yeah, that's it for this trade. You know, it had some really cool variant art in the back. And then, like, some little bonus pages in the back as well. Even one with Black Cat and, like, a Carnage rat and stuff. It was a fun little book, you know? Oftentimes I find Deadpool books disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I found Deadpool versus Thanos disappointing. I found Deadpool Back in Black disappointing. Everyone always talks about Deadpool books like they're the best in the world, and maybe I just find them disappointing because they're overhyped. But this book didn't break the fourth wall too much. Breaking the fourth wall is fun, but when you do it too much and there's no fourth wall, at that point it's stupid and it's dumb, you know? And a lot of people kind of just want Deadpool to break the fourth wall all the time, but when he does that, it's shit. But this book doesn't do that. This is probably one of my favorite Deadpool miniseries, to be completely honest. I liked it. It is a sequel to Deadpool vs. Carnage, so do read that before this. You'll also want to read the main Absolute Carnage event and Donny Cates' Venom. But other than that, you just need to kind of be familiar with the characters and you'll be fine. You should probably be reading Captain Marvel, but it's just a little one-shot to tie in. Kind of one of those just cheap one-shots to kind of get an extra buck that Marvel does, you know? Well, DC does it too. They all do it. So yeah, that's it for Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. Next time we'll be doing Absolute Carnage Lethal Protectors, which is also Avengers stuff. So definitely tune in for that one. So that's it. Thank you all once again. And I'll see you all next time.